Alright, it's only me. I've just received the Motörhead 40th anniversary edition, an Our Perfect Day. We kind of ordered it a few months ago. It's just come, but kind of going to do what I was trying to do the other night here with that deal hanging it. I'll just put my old record on before we get started. I've cleaned the needle, so it shouldn't escape tonight. Is anything going to happen? Oh, is it? So if I put that one kind of quiet and talk all the top of it, then I shouldn't get muted. I only get muted earlier on for putting actually doing this song back at the Funny Farm on there. But kind of, it's funny how you get these things and you buy them hour and hour and hour. Kind of, there's another perfect day there. Nope, no, that shit down there for you. Another perfect day. I'm pretty sure I had the original CD before this and I gave it away. But this is what used to be I think it's the Castle Communications one, which had like 2 or 3 bonus tracks on it. And this is the last one that come out, which was the 2-disc deluxe edition, which maybe, I don't know, about 10 years ago or something. And it's got like a full live concert on the second disc for Manchester Apollo. But kind of in anticipation of the new one coming out, I was actually listening to the live disc for the Manchester show, and you've got to be, you're looking at it and you're like, it's no Sleep Till Hammersmith. I mean, it really isn't. It's amazing how much the band changed when you just swapped to guitar players over. Fast Eddie Clark, with the perfect guitar player for Motörhead, could play you an instantly memorable guitar solo in like 15-20 seconds, whereas Brian Robertson seemed to spin things out a bit more and wanted a bit more, I don't know, just space to put guitar stuff in. Eddie Clark, wee tiny short solos, really memorable. Brian Robertson, still some incendiary guitar playing going on, but quite long-winded. And plus, when you read interviews for him at the time, obviously Brian Robertson, a tap guitar player, played with Motörhead and stuff, and Motörhead were probably quite glad to get a guitar player of that stature. But when you read interviews with him, he's a total arsehole about it, an arsehole about the whole thing. I don't know how it came about, but he was standing about and just say that basically he felt he was too good for Motörhead, and like he only joined them because he was a special guest. He wasn't part of the band. And when you listen to that live disc that there is for that Manchester show, he refused to play stuff like Overkill and Bomber and Ace of Spades. And these were the songs that folk would have been coming to hear Motörhead. So he was trying to basically kill the band for his own selfish reasons. A really strange period of the I don't know why I talk about this for pure ages, because I've got a pizza one downstairs, burnt. But this is a new version, which has got a live concert here for Hull. It's just got the same back cover as this one, but I'm pretty sure that gig's the same set list, which is just about an Our Perfect Day album featured live. Iron Fist featured pretty heavy live as well, but only songs like Heart of Stone or America or whatever. Iron Fist, the track never had been there, probably because Brian Robertson's told them, look, I'm not playing any of your hit songs for some reason. No wonder they went right downhill, ticket wise and selling stuff wise, because Phil Taylor and Lemmy probably doing their best, but you've got a guy in there, as good as Brian Robertson was in Tin Lizzy and stuff, by the time in 1983 he'd just been an arsehole. But there you go, that's what it looks like. I've taken the cellophane off there with one horn. It's quite impressive, eh? But these new 40th anniversary editions, I don't really like the essays in them, because they've been written by somebody that really peripheral member of the Motörhead staff or whatever, or a journalist or whatever. It's all stuff you've read before. Some nice pictures here, and there's pictures of the singles here. Shine and I Got Mine, and don't know what that is. Shine again, 12-inch version, I think. But aye, this is it, and I'm up. That's me up to date now because I've been buying them all. There's the 40th edition of Motörhead, which is really worth getting because it sounds great. Oh, I have to flung that in the flare and not even put it on yet. And it's got a healthy amount of bonus tracks on there. So just while I'm here, you should definitely get that one. The Overkill one's pretty worth getting because it's got a full live show for the Overkill tour, although the bass is quite hard to pick out in the mix. But it's kind of mix of he's introducing stuff like Metropolis as a new song, which is quite bizarre when you think how long it's been on Motörhead's set and kind of that and Stay Clean. Starting the set off with Overkill, worth getting that one. Bomber, also worth getting because it's got a show there, a live show for Le Mans in France. But it's quite funny because Motörhead just on there and take the piss out of the French crowd. But there's a lot of the Bomber album in there that only get played on that tour and then disappeared again. So this one particularly, and this is a particular favourite. I quite often have that on in the motor. Really like that one. Ace of Spades. This one, not so much because this is the tour they did the No Sleep Till Hammersmith one on. When the box set of that came out, they had the shows that they recorded for that album. Two shows at Newcastle and one at Leeds. This one I can't remember, is it the show for Belfast? But I can't remember, it's the same show for the same tour, no recorded as good. Funny thing about it was, I think I got this out of Amazon and they gave me an auto rip, but it was an auto rip for the bigger box set. So it actually had 2 live shows in it, so I get the live show for the actual box set, but again, the No Sleep Till Hammersmith ones are there, so you don't really can. Bit of a white elephant unless you just listening to hundreds of shows for the one tour. Iron Fist, bit of a confusing one because I've got a cracking show for Newcastle on this tour. It sounds a hell of a lot better than the Glasgow Apollo show they've got on this, which is quite hissy and quite hard to make out. There's hiss on one of the channels. I don't know how they could have cleaned that up or no, it was recorded by Radio Clyde. But again, good to have a full show for the Iron Fist tour because all we had for years was the Live at Toronto video, which was a kind of a bit half a show for the Iron Fist tour, and it sounded kind of crap on it was a kind of Castle Communications video cassette. But anyway, Ken, if anybody watches this, thank you very much. Oh, one more thing, Ken, remember the LP edition of Another Perfect Day? It was pretty good because it had the lyric sheet in it, but on the other side it also had this quite nice wee cartoony thing, which I always liked. And that's one of the things about CD versions, is you don't get to look at these things just as good, and they're tiny reproductions, but I kind of still like that in the inner sleeve there. And something there, so I used to write inside the price how much I paid for these when I got them back, and this would have been like late 80s or whatever. What was that? $3.50 probably out of Ryan Records in Irvine. So I'm going to get my pizza. It's probably burnt now because I've been sitting the weekend, what I'm like when I start talking. But MD that watched Ken, it's just a bit of bonus Motörhead week. But I'm going to bugger off, Ken. Enjoy your Friday night. I need to go and get mesties and stuff, and then I'm going to sit and try and chill out. The dog's away to Wood Gale's house to stay because the fireworks down here is on Beirut. So anyway, enjoy your Friday night. Thanks very much. See you later. Ta-ta.